Hello everybody, this is Gareth Goon Speaks back here with another video at long last. A few weeks ago I was admitted to the Royal Victoria Hospital because my baclofen pump got infected and started protruding through my skin, which gave me sepsis. I had to go into intensive care twice. One of the nights I was in intensive care, I was quite close to death. This is God showing up in a marvelous way, and I still can't believe it happened. A friend of my wife who went to her school, but she emigrated to Australia and has been there the last 40 years, sent a message to my wife's phone saying, "Hey, you guys over there in Northern Ireland, it is daytime here in Australia, and God has told me to stand up in front of the church and pray for Gareth, that he's going through something. I'm not so sure what it is, but I know I must pray for him." This woman didn't know me, who I was, or what I was doing when I was, or where, or how ill I had been. It was a supernatural God wink. I have been through the operation to get my baclofen pump in. All the sites are looking lovely and well healed, and also the way God has placed Christians around me, so many, so that I almost don't believe it myself. They have an NG tube going up my nose and down into my stomach, and all the nutrients that I've been getting have been going through it, which has left me with not so great an appetite. My appetite was always bad, but I haven't been eating much, as they are keeping it in for now, but I haven't been eating much, as they're keeping it in, but I want to be free from it. The pain of the whole thing, I hate it with a passion. Let's just say the food in this hospital is atrociously bad. All I have been eating is yogurts and McDonald's fries. The things I look forward to when going home are Chinese food vindaloo, McDonald's Kentucky Fried Chicken, and a Pizza Hut. But I have never was a good eater, but this place has brought it to another level. There is now been a new computer system put into all of the Northern Trust and the Western Trust, and let's just say it's been a nightmare of biblical proportions. Eastern Trust has went digital. There's no more paperwork, no charts anymore, just computers. The new American system is all has slowed everything up, and I was unlucky enough to arrive on the first day it was introduced, and I don't know how the nurses held their nerve. Because if it had have been me, the computer would have been thrown out the window. It has put extra pressure on an already busy hospital. I have fears for the next step in the evolution of this technology. Like, you're in Tesco's They used to check the name band on your arm. Now you get scanned like you're in Tesco's. On your armband, there's a barcode that they introduced chips, uh, a barcode that they have to scan it to administer anything. My fear is when they introduce the next generation of this, which will be a chip inserted in the body. So to say this hospital has took one step closer to introducing the chip that the Bible warns us believers not to take, it has proven to me that the days are short, and I can almost hear the footsteps of Messiah Yeshua returning. Whenever I was on withdrawal from the baclofen, they kept asking me questions to make sure in my to make sure I was in my right mind. One of the nights they asked me what my name was, and I answered, "My name is Donald Trump." And they asked where I lived, and I said Israel, which, if anybody knows me at all, they will know why I said both of these things. In the journey of what I have been through, one of my hips has already had the head of the femur removed, and the other one is now bone to bone. When I am getting rolled, I am crying my eyes out in pain, although they have been giving me a great cocktail of pain relief. When I'm laying still, it keeps me comfortable, but having to be rolled is unbearable, which is an understatement. If you could pray that my diabetes can come under control and that no infection would set in anywhere. I have heard many stories from people who were Christians and lost their faith for whatever reason. I was speaking to an auxiliary who happened to be a Muslim, even though he was brought up Christian. We need to pray for the Muslims of the world. Being in a hospital with them and seeing the love and care they showed me, and they showed me that you can't tar and feather everyone with the same brush. Yes, there are radicals in everything, but thankfully things seem. Yes, there are radicals in everything, but thankfully things seem to be looking up. I have been keeping up with all my Israel programs and my social media. I am sorry for not having been in contact, but Gareth Cahoon still speaks. There was one nurse in particular who looked after me in intensive care, and the amount of love she showed me is amazing. She was on the ball and realized that it was baclofen withdrawal that was sending my heart rate to 210 over 110. I have fluid in the bottom half of my body. They're going to give me something to disperse the fluid, but the last time they give it, I went unconscious, so to say I am fearful is an understatement. I'll come back with part 2 of this video. Shalom, Maranatha, Hallelujah.